WCBI News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. Last night, we first brought you the story of two local family centers receiving an unexpected email. The Emerson Family Center and the J.L. King Center were told funding would end today. Our Riley Livingston talks with program leaders about how the community is now trying to help. She joins us live in the studio with more. Riley.
Joey, with the government reopening, many people are breathing a sigh of relief, but many others will still be feeling the impacts.
It's time for us to step up as a community and come together and be able to serve the community and the families and the children in this community.
48 hours ago, when two local centers found out their funding from the Families First Center of North Mississippi would stop, they weren't sure where to turn. But as the staff at the J.L. King Center and Emerson Family School soon found out, the community has their backs.
I feel so relieved. I prayed. I've been praying for this program all the time, but I had some special prayers last night, and God answers prayers, and this is what it was about. He answers prayers.
Well, it's so heartwarming to know that this many people of our community care enough to spend this morning together with us, brainstorming and looking at opportunities that we might be able to look at for the continuation of the services.
The centers offer programs from adult education to after-school activities for kids. Friday's meeting focused on finding a way to keep those programs afloat.
They actually took charge of setting up meetings where they are coming together and coming up with solutions, following through on it, not just sitting here today saying that, oh, you're throwing out ideas. They've talked about so many possibilities that we as a department couldn't have thought of all of these things ourselves. And they are vested into it. They are ready to go to work. I mean, they spoke out. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not crying today.
Both Joan Butler and Elmarie Brooks says in spite of the current setback, the only place to go from here is up.
We are going to be continuing on as strong as we were, and that doors are open and they're welcome, and to bring their friends and their family members just as usual, and we are serving the community in the fashion that we did before, and hopefully bigger and better for the future.
It'll take an estimated $10,000 a month to keep the centers both fully operational. If you would like more information on how you can help, visit our website at wcbi.com.
Thanks, Riley. The government is back open, but plans are still in place to assist TSA workers at Golden Triangle Regional Airport who've gone without paychecks during the shutdown. The Columbus Lounge Chamber of Commerce and the West Point Chamber are partnering to help the federal workers. The organizations are collecting gift cards to buy meals, grocery, gas, and other essentials. Organizers say they understand the strain the shutdown caused federal workers and their families. This is a way to lend a hand.
It's so important to help out our TSA workers because they are sacrificing time and energy and resources to make sure that we make it on our flights safe and sound, that business development and growth still continues, and we're able to make our flights and be safe while doing so, and they're doing it with no pay. So we just want to appreciate them.
If you'd like to make a donation, you can drop off the gift cards at the Columbus or West Point Chamber locations, as well as the Golden Triangle Regional Airport. A North Mississippi company announces a multi-million-dollar expansion while adding jobs and laying the groundwork for future growth. Our Allie Martin has more on the Prentiss County company.
Since its founding in 2018, Critter Brook Designs has been on a growth spurt.
And we have reached over 15 states that we have a few hundred accounts in that we're doing customized work for them.
The company has its own line of Christian-themed clothing, and they also help other businesses come up with a logo and branding strategy. Graphic artists custom design logos and put them on everything from business cards, clothes, and even 18-wheelers. While the growth is a blessing, the company quickly outgrew its 15,000 square foot Baldwin facility and needed more space. State Representative Tracy Arnold helped Critter Brook find this 42,000 square foot building in Boonville It will be used for storage and shipping.
So we're reaching out to a marketplace here and providing the products and jobs for our local folks. So it's a big footprint.
The nearby UPS facility was another big factor in the owner's decision to spend $2.5 million for this building. It's empty now, but soon it will be filled with finished product ready to be shipped out. And if they run out of space, there's room for expansion.
I think we have an additional 9 acres here, so it gives us a really good opportunity to move forward here as we grow.
Initially, Critter Brook will have 5 to 8 employees at the new facility. That could double by the end of this year. In Boonville, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
The new facility should be up and running by early March. Time now to turn things over to Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson. He joins us with a first look at our forecast. Keith?
Joey, we've had a pretty nice day. Lots of sunshine all day long. The sun has set, but we still have a little bit of twilight out there. 30s and low 40s here as of our Friday evening. We'll continue to cool down through the 30s and get into the upper 20s, low 30s later tonight. Clouds will gradually increase because we have a disturbance out here in Arkansas and Missouri. It is moving east. Initially, the clouds will come on in. You see some rain and snow out there, but the air is so dry where we live down at the ground that we are not expecting a lot, no impacts, maybe a sprinkle, a light shower, a snowflake or two tonight. And for our Saturday, variably cloudy, a bit warmer, up to around 50 degrees. We do have some decent weather for your Sunday and Monday, but we are watching the possibility for some bigger and more active winter weather next week. More on that, Joey, in just a few minutes.
New at 6, the student, former Columbus High School choir director Michael Jackson, targeted as a potential child sex victim, is suing Jackson and the Columbus School District. The victim, who is now an adult, filed a 12-count claim against Jackson and the district, saying not enough was done to investigate Jackson and to protect the student when the first claims of improper sexual advances were made. The suit also says the school district harassed both the victim and his parents because they filed a criminal complaint instead of letting the school district investigate the claims. Jackson is currently serving a 7-year prison sentence on those child exploitation charges. The Knoxville County Chancery Clerk is repaying thousands of dollars. Mary Washington was ordered to repay tax money meant for county use. The state auditor issued the demand this past September. In December, Washington paid $19,735 to the Knoxville County Board of Supervisors. The auditor's office confirmed the payment from the investigation and said more money should be issued soon. The illegal charitable donations to churches took place from January 2010 to December 2012. Beer sales are going to cost some Lee County convenience store clerks. The Lee County Sheriff's Department, along with the Alcohol Beverage Commission, sent a 17-year-old into area stores to try to buy beer. The Sheriff's Department says complaints were made against the businesses for allegedly selling alcohol to minors. Citations were issued to clerks at Mike's Texaco Express in Nettleton, South Tillett Quick Stop, and TNT Main Stop in Plantersville, along with Moorville One Stop. In Mississippi, alcohol can only be sold to people 21 and older. Brides and grooms, listen up. When we come back, we'll tell you about a one-stop shop for all things wedding. Stay with us.
You're watching WCBI's News at 6 with Joey Barnes.
Welcome back. If you're planning a wedding or know someone who is, then you need to be in Columbus tomorrow. Everything you need for the big day will be under one roof at the 26th annual WCBI Bridal Showcase. Andrea Self is live at the Trotter Convention Center with more on the preparations. Andrea.
Joey, it's kind of hard to believe, but we are creeping up on 30 years of doing the bridal showcase here at WCBI. And this young man standing next to me has been here for I think every one of them. Our general manager, Derek Rogers, is joining us. So you all have been working hard all day.
It's been a great day, though. We love setting up for this.
We do love it. And tomorrow, literally, there will be hundreds of people here. What is the benefit for brides coming to an event like this or this specific event?
Because you can do everything here tomorrow. We'll have everybody. We've got the photogs, we've got caterers, we got Case Creations
Yes,
behind
we
us.
do.
We've got everything you need to plan your wedding.
All right. And anything specific brides need to do to prepare themselves for tomorrow?
Just come.
Just
Come and
come.
show up and be ready to just talk with everyone.
All right. Well, I know you're working hard. Get back to work so I can give the
And
folks
19 for you.
19 years,
I
I
know it.
believe I've been doing this. So it's going on tomorrow. More than 40 vendors here at the Trotter Convention Center. We're going to be on the upper and lower level. When you come to the lower level entrance on 2nd Avenue. The entry fee is $15. All brides will get a nice gift, and you will be registered for some fabulous door prizes. The doors open at 9 a.m. The first fashion show is at 10. Then we'll take a break. The doors open again at 1 o'clock. The fashion show is at 2 for that. So come out and visit all these vendors. Pick your dress, pick your caterer, pick your cake designer, taste some cake, all of that. It's a lot of fun. So come tomorrow, the WCBI Bridal Showcase here at the Trotter Convention Center. We're live here right now. Joey, we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
Things are looking pretty good for the Bridal Showcase in Columbus right now on our Friday evening. No issues out there. Your full forecast is next.
Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
Can you believe it? The weekend is almost here. Your Saturday, about 9 o'clock, 37 degrees. By noon, 45, pushing 50 in the afternoon. We're going to call it variably cloudy. Winds eventually from the southwest about 4 to 8, but that should be just about it. Maybe, just maybe, a slight chance for a shower, but the rain chance tomorrow, 10%. You can see some of those clouds coming in this afternoon and this evening. That's our time lapse from downtown Tupelo today. No rain on our radar. The air's pretty dry, but we have the clouds coming on in. There is a little batch of rain and some snow. Some of that has been reaching the ground. Most of it hasn't. So consider that for what it's worth. We've got temperatures in the mid-30s to the low 40s across our region. We showed you this at 5. Dew point value still in the teens and 20s, so that's very dry air. And as that little disturbance comes our way, we don't really expect a lot of things or a lot of activity to actually reach the ground here. Things meaning raindrops or flurries. You may see some of that later on tonight, even tomorrow morning, as you can see right here. But moisture starved is the system. Cloud cover, yes, but actual rain or moisture, not so much. As we roll on into your Sunday, probably a little bit more sunshine, still some clouds out there, but that's the way it's looking. Now, a winter blast is coming. We have some rain that may be switching over to some snow Monday night and Tuesday morning across the entire coverage area. So we're trying to get out ahead of this and just give you a little bit of heads up on this because this is going to blow on in with a pretty strong front. And we may see a coating of snow, maybe a couple of inches here. If you're asking how much will it snow at my house, I'm not going to tell you that tonight because we just don't know. But snow is possible here. And in addition, there may be some black ice issues as we get into Tuesday night and also Wednesday because of the temperatures that will be staying at or below freezing in many spots here for a while. Temperatures right now for tonight, upper 20s, low 30s. Tomorrow, upper 40s to around 50 or the low 50s, a little bit warmer farther to the south. So that's the way it's looking for our Saturday. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. The weekend pretty benign. We may see some rain showers late on Monday. Monday night into our Tuesday morning, especially through midday Tuesday, snow is possible. Don't freak out here. We're just looking at the possibility for some snow. It is possible. And then look at these cooler temperatures behind it. We're looking at some 30s for highs Wednesday and Thursday. Lows maybe in the teens. We're pretty confident through the forecast through Tuesday. This event looks like it will happen. Now, the magnitude of it is just something we have to sift through the details later. But we're looking at some pretty good confidence through Tuesday with some colder air coming in behind it. Joey?
Baseball season is fast approaching. The Rebels return to the diamond. More from Oxford next in sports.
WCBI Sports with Tom Ebel is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Go further.
Mississippi State and Ole Miss women's basketball meet for the first time Sunday in Starkville, and it'll be a reunion of sorts for a former Bulldog. Ole Miss redshirt senior LaCara Salter returns to Starkville, where she played 2 seasons under Vic Schaefer in the 2015 and 2016 years. Salter transferred from the program to Jacksonville in 2017, then joined Coach Yo in Oxford for this season. Coach Schaefer says he's looking forward to seeing his former player on Sunday.
I'm proud that she was able to go to Jacksonville, I believe, and help them win a championship. And now that she's, back at Mississippi, I mean, I think she's enjoying herself, having fun. I've seen enough film. She's doing a great job for them, and I'm really happy for the kid. I love that kid. She's always going to be somebody that's really near and dear to my heart.
February 15th couldn't come fast enough for the Ole Miss Rebels. 3 weeks away from the sound of the ball off the bat, a 90-mile-an-hour pitch at the plate, and Swayze showers, of course. The Rebels getting back to work, the first of 2 intra-squad scrimmages happening this weekend. Preseason expectations are high once again for Ole Miss, returning 7 offensive players on a team that led the SEC in batting average a year ago, including Oxford's Gray Kessinger and Thomas Dillard. WCBI Sports' Courtney Robb has more from Oxford.
Thank you, Tom. It might be below 40 degrees here in Oxford, which is not exactly ideal weather conditions for baseball, but that's not stopping any Rebels from hitting Swayze Field to get some early reps in today. The Rebels season begins in less than a month on February 15th. They'll be hosting Wright State, and the expectations for Ole Miss right now are fairly high. Just yesterday, they were ranked at number 10 in the USA Today coaches preseason poll, but I think with the Rebels' history of success, meeting those expectations shouldn't be too difficult. On February 12th, Ole Miss will be having its annual Baseball Media Day. WCBI Sports will be there talking to players and coaches and bringing you the latest information. Reporting in Oxford, Courtney Robb, WCBI Sports. Tom, we'll send it back to you in Columbus.
All right, thank you, Courtney, for that report. A pair of the Golden Triangle's finest off to represent the SEC. Jeffrey Simmons and A.J. Brown were selected to compete in the State Farm All-Star Football Challenge at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The competition features skills challenges against the best of the best from the Power 5 and Group of 5. Simmons and Brown are joined by Auburn's Jarrett Stidham and Alabama's Deontay Thompson. Both Simmons and Brown have declared for the NFL Draft, both being projected first-round picks in some mock drafts. Taking a look at your college basketball planner for this weekend, big day Saturday on the men's side. Big 12 SEC Challenge in Oxford. Number 24 Iowa State takes on number 20 Ole Miss. Early tip at 11 a.m. You can catch that game on ESPN. And then later on in the day, number 16 Auburn at number 22 Mississippi State. 7:30 p.m. on the SEC Network. So 2 ranked games. You can't ask for any more. Men's basketball has been fantastic here so far in the early SEC season for our area in Mississippi, and it continues. Sunday, Ole Miss at Mississippi State. That game's at 2 p.m. It'll be airing on the SEC Network. That's it for sports. Last look at your weather is next.
Another look at our 7-day forecast. Okay, through the weekend, mild on Monday. Rain showers may become some snow showers Tuesday morning. We will, of course, keep you updated all weekend long on that whole situation.
Enjoy the sunshine, though. We have not. It feels like we have not seen sunshine for 2-3 days straight in several months. So
today was pretty nice, and yeah, we've had a couple of nice days.
All right, enjoy that before maybe a few flurries.
Old man winter's coming on back
with a vengeance.
Yes.
All right, thanks for joining us, everyone.